Thank you, Darren. Jacksonville American Legion Post 279 hosted their first ever flag raising ceremony today. A 4th of July tradition they hope to carry on, but celebration's not the only reason they're there. News Channel 20's Emily Jordan spoke to organizers who say this event is meant to bring in younger veterans. Emily?
American Legion Post 279 brought in free food, drinks, music, and more for the Jacksonville community and its residents. John Agner, Senior Vice Commander at American Legion Post 279 here in Jacksonville, says members of the local veteran organizations tend to skew older. Agner says they're using the event to try and connect with younger veterans in the community.
Our numbers are getting thinner. I'm one of the youngest members at 62, and our oldest member is 98. So we're really hoping for an influx of some younger veterans to come in and help us out. And we know there are a lot of them out there.
Agner says they were able to get some contacts from the state of Illinois to reach out to younger veterans. We spoke with one younger veteran who says the generational gap can sometimes influence why younger veterans aren't as involved. Although she says stories and experiences vary, it's an opportunity for everyone to learn. Reporting live in Jacksonville, I'm Emily Jordan. Back to you.
Thank you, Emily. Agner says the event is the perfect time to thank their community and make connections. Happening today, Jacksonville American Legion Post 279 officials say today is about celebration, and they say the best way to celebrate is to bring their community together. Fox Illinois' Emily Jordan spoke to organizers hosting the first ever flag raising event at Post 279. Emily, on why it's so important to celebrate.
Senior Vice Commander for American Post Legion 279, John Agner, says veterans come from all walks of life, but there are a few things they have in common. John Agner, the Senior Vice Commander for American Legion Post 279, says having a strong community of veterans is important. That's why they're holding their first ever flag raising, to begin a tradition of celebration and community. Agner says today is about unity.
You know, we're living in some difficult times as far as polarization in the country. And what this is about unity. This is about celebrating what we do share together common, and that's our patriotism, our love of America, our celebration, 249 years of freedom, and we leave that other stuff at the door.
Jody Cross was deployed in Iraq in 2008. She says her and her family are new to Jacksonville.
It's always fun to meet other veterans, whether they're a little bit older, having Vietnam stories, or if there are other people that would have been deployed around the same time. You know, just some camaraderie.
Agner and Krause say having events like these fosters community.
To have people that do understand, especially when there are so many different ways that you can come home after even just being in the military, whether you were deployed or not. It is nice to have just other people who understand.
Agner says the Jacksonville community looks out for veterans, and they look out for each other.
Having strong veterans organizations in towns where there's activities allows all of us to interact and to keep an eye on each other and watch out for signs someone might need help.
3 of the big veteran organizations in Jacksonville, American Legion Post 279, AMVETS Post 100, and Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 1379, came together today for the event. I'm Emily Jordan. Back to you.
Thank you, Emily. Agner says this event is a time to thank the Jacksonville community for their support of veterans.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and be sure to watch more videos from Fox Illinois.